Yo, what up, y'all? It's Spark coming at you guys with another video. Today, I wanted to talk about Epic Mickey Rebrushed. I know we're at the last stretch. A lot of you guys are very excited. That release will be coming soon for all major platforms, but I want to talk about the demo because I just recently played that. And seeing as I'm someone who also just recently played and completed the OG version on the Wii, I think it's fair for me, of all people, to be able to do a kind of compare and contrast to kind of tell you the differences between the two. Just talk about it more extensively, because I did take my time with this demo and I looked at some things, and there were improvements in major ways that really helped this game. And there are also some things that I was a little bit like, I don't know, could just be me. So let's talk about it. The elephant in the room, of course, being the visuals. This game looks stunning. What they did with this from a complete overhaul standpoint is nothing short of amazing. I'm looking at this game and I'm like, I know it's familiar, but it all looks new. And I would imagine this is what some of you guys imagine the game looked like when you played it back in the day. Just thinking back, the level of detail to the graphics, what they did is amazing. I don't know if this is even the same engine. I would think it is, but it probably isn't. They probably just reworked and rebuilt this thing from the ground up. When you step into this world, the world of the wasteland, it is breathtaking. But that's one of the things that kind of threw me off. The original game had a bit of an atmosphere, a gloominess to it. It was dark, dank, you know, everything was in ruin. And although this is still the same in this version of the game, I think with the visuals looking as good as they look, it almost takes away from it. It almost takes away from the atmosphere of the original game because it looks so good. But that could just be me. It looks amazing, but it loses a little bit of the atmosphere that the original had. On another note, the way it plays mechanically, bruh, leaps and bounds over the original. A lot of the key features that they've added are some of the features that you wish were in the original game. For instance, you can sprint. Mickey can sprint around, and bro, traversal is so much smoother and quicker because of this. And not only that, there's a dodge mechanic as well. When you're facing certain enemies, you're able to dodge out the way of certain attacks, things you couldn't do in the original, which also added a little bit more of a challenge to that one, which makes this one feel a little bit easier, just a smidge, y'all. But one of the key features I want to talk about is the camera angle. You know, on the Wii, the camera angle in that version of the game, it almost felt fixed at times, and it drove me up the wall. There were certain areas in the game where you had to do platforming. It was required, and you couldn't get the camera to cooperate with you. That is no longer the case here. You can definitely move the camera around freely, all angles, and you can see everything you need to see when you're making them crucial jumps on platforms. It was times in the original where I was sick. That has been resolved here, so you all can rest assured that you shouldn't have the problems you had with the camera where you were literally fighting with it at times in the OG version. Also, they added a ground pound, so Mickey can do kind of like the Mario ground pound attack, and that can be key in certain situations when you're facing enemies. Almost kind of do like a crowd control attack. That's what I utilized it for when I was playing the demo. I don't know how long this demo was, but I stretched it out seeing as I knew so much about the game. So the demo might be 25 to 30 minutes long, but I got an hour out of it just because I was exploring and I wanted to see everything it had to offer. My takeaway is, yes, it's very impressive. I want to play more of it, so I can't wait for the full release of the game. There is so much more I want to explore, but I'm wondering if this doesn't kind of take a little bit away from what that original game had in terms of its feel and its atmosphere. But only time will tell. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this from me, subscribe to the channel and be sure to turn on the notification bell so you'll know when I upload the next video. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.